Alright, there's a scene in Conan the Barbarian with James Earl Jones where he tries to explain the riddle of steel, and he says, he demonstrates, and he tells one of his followers, a girl, to come to me, my child. She jumps off a cliff to her death. And he says, that is strength. That is power. What is the sword compared to the hand that wields it? The riddle of steel is like this. He said, steel isn't strong. Flesh is stronger, like he said. So the power to wield flesh, to rule over men, to command others. Let's say you pick up a sword to go to battle or something. Who's more powerful, you or the man who can stand on a hill and shout out to a crowd and convince them all to pick up their swords to stop you? Think about it. So yeah, the pen is mightier than the sword. It's meant to say that those orators, that the people who rule the world don't do so directly through violent actions or strength or anything. They convince others. They manipulate other human beings in order to get other people to do their bidding, to do whatever they want them to do. That's how they control the world. You see, like the leaders of the world are nothing without their armies, without their enforcers. They have enforcers because they convinced their enforcers, or they paid their enforcers with fucking pieces of paper or monopoly money at this point, because they're able to convince people that that has value. Because, yeah, that's their power. That's how they run shit. And when they get enough power and control and influence and stuff, it gets to the point where they can say, this Kleenex can buy you that car, and they can convince people because they control the television, newspapers, magazines. They give speech, the radio. They can talk. They can influence everyone. They control the school systems. They can teach people to believe over generations whatever they want them to believe. So they can see value in a piece of Kleenex. And 50 years later, 100 years later, a generation or two down the line, people are walking around with neatly folded pieces of Kleenex in their pocket, and they're exchanging them for goods and services. That's literally, that's what's going on. They run shit because they have the support of others. If they didn't have the support of others, they'd be madmen on a hill, ranting and raving, and everyone would just be, shut up, you know. I hope I can get away from this without